When I drop, everything gets murdered. Saying money laundering, I call it diverted. Only thing that make a street nigga nervous, when the jury reach a verdict, find a nigga guilty, cause I'm filthy. Multiply the net worth divided by the realty. Cup full and my cereal milky. Tailor-made the material silky. I got 100 ways
DJ Circuitbreaka, you know how he bring out the hottest. You know what I'm saying? Chilling with Bareda. You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Formerly Headshot Records. You know what I'm saying? What's good with you?
Man, I've been chilling, Circuitbreaka. You already know, been working hard, going hard, no homo, but you know, like, just in the booth, developing my style, practicing on my craft, just working, you know.
I feel you, I feel you.
Underdog millionaire shit, you know.
What projects you got that you got currently out right now?
Well, you could probably pick up that Son of a Gun, that's on that Piff. I got a mixtape I put out last summer called The Leader of the New School. I mean, when I got in my bag, I kind of just stopped pushing that shit, you feel me? Just because I just felt like, man, no, I'm going to go harder. This was kind of like right after that Headshot shit fell through. And it just was like, all right, let me do something new. That's The Leader of the New School. I'll put that shit on that Piff for y'all niggas tonight, matter of fact, after that.
Speaking of Headshots, right? How did you, get introduced to Headshots? Like, how did you, start fucking with them?
I got introduced to them niggas from my homie Killer, who, you know, he part of the Underdogs, part of my squad and all that. My man Killer, my man Tommy Guns, Free Guns. He kind of introduced me to Bam, so me and Bam kind of clicked, and Bam seen potential in me, and always tried to holler at me, and always tried to get me to holler at Bob, and Bob was just first put me on the background, and nah, I holler at you first. Like, I was supposed to be on 1, 2, I'm end up making 2.5, 3, and so on and so forth, but I mean, it all worked out for the good. I mean, you know, me battling niggas, and niggas seeing the potential in me, and everybody. I mean, I was probably supposed to be in every group that was in Headshots. Like, I fucked with Meek and the Hounds and Lil. Shout out to all of them niggas, Free Lil, Magic Still and his little squad, the Getters, Jones, Quill, and all them niggas had him doing them things. But I was kind of focusing on getting my thing together, you know what I mean?
When you got there, who was like officially Headshot members at the time?
When I first got there,
yeah,
it was who you saw. It was Meek, his squad, Bloodhounds, Meek, Lil, Mel, Pooh, Still, Magic, Ace, Itch, Had, Jones, Quill, Greg G's, and that's about it. And then it was me, Newcomer Rudder, you know, Pretty Boys.
Now, in your opinion, what do you think broke up the Headshot situation? Because at one time, Philly was Headshots. You feel me?
Yeah, you're right. I kind of think niggas having a different understanding on shit. Like, different opinions egos. I mean, can't speak on nobody else. I can speak on myself. So, from what I saw, from me, my experiences just was, like, not communicating, not understanding. But niggas is good. Like, I holler at Bob all the time on different occasions and not even on no music shit. It's hardly on music shit. I just was hollering at Bam last night, so it ain't really about nothing. I still
DJ Circuitbreaka.
I haven't seen Magic, Jones, and I haven't seen them niggas in a minute, man. I gotta holler at them niggas because I wanted to be a part of a lot of shit I got going on.
Now let me ask you a question. Like, around the time that Meek got out of jail, right? You was fucking with Headshots, and you know he came out. He was kind of bitter about the situation. What was the energy like around everybody at that time?
The energy? It was like you had to understand Meek and Bob and all everybody had their own relationship before I even got there. So it's kind of me like it's kind of feeling like me getting into a brother fight, you feel me?
Yeah.
I'm just a friend, and these niggas is brothers going at it, so I couldn't really speak on that. I really couldn't speak on it, but shout out to Meek Mill, he holding it down right now. It might have been the best move for him.
Yeah.
Best move for him, I guess.
During your time at Headshots, like, what was the craziest moments, like, at party shows with bitches? Like, what was the craziest, like, moments?
Shout out to my nigga Bob, shout out to that nigga Bam, shout out to Meek Mill, shout out to motherfucking Hattie, because them niggas, just for me being affiliated with them niggas, got me them bitches, Jonesy and Magic and all that, just so And it was crazy situation. The first time I went to a party, and as soon as I got to the party, my whole squad got in free. We came into the party, and it just started just knowing who I was. That's Bareda, what's the why thing? And then that's when the track, what was that? Bang Bang Go Get It Gang came out. I was featured on with Hattie and D Jones, and it was crazy. It wasn't even a club Jones, it was a freestyle, and everybody took it and ran with it, you know. And then that was so on for so long. I just kept going.
DJ Circuitbreaka.
You know, boogie boy nigga, holla at me, you know. Why did that ain't shit? But, you know, but when we did Lincoln, that was probably the best experience ever. Like, probably when we did Lincoln University, homecoming, that was crazy. That shit was hot. Like, that was crazy. But, you know.
And this is my last question about headshots. You still got beef with QUILLY Mills, and would y'all ever, if you do, would y'all ever mend the situation and be able to make music together?
I don't have beef with QUILLY Mills. I don't have no beef with nobody. We sitting that record straight. I'm no distance, so far from distant. I'm just so far in distance. You feel me? I ain't really beefing. But I spoke to QUILLY Mills. Last occasion I spoke to QUILLY Mills, we was in the back cave. I was doing a track for my man Sick. And it kinda really didn't, like, it kinda felt set up. It kinda felt like it was like, I mean, that shit wasn't right. But I mean, as far as that shit is over with me, I'm in a whole new situation right now. So I can't really think. It actually made me better. The motherfuckers was just feeling that shit. They was feeling it. They was feeling that shit. It was good for the sport. We did it. I loved it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's good for the sport. Yeah, I mean when
I drop, everything gets murdered. Saying money laundering, I call it diverted. Only thing that make a street nigga nervous when the jury reach a verdict. Find a nigga guilty, cause I'm filthy. Multiply the net worth divided by the realty. Cup full in my